Hello students, we are going to see the t-test, one sample t-test and chi-square test with this particular project data, survey project data. Now this project is about the required skills of market, the medical representatives in pharma industry, and we have some demographic variables also, like designation, the region in which they are working, how much industrial experience they have, right? So these are the three demographic variables, and then we have the research variables. If you see, the demographic variables about designation is we have area managers, marketing team, and medical representatives. Region we have East Zone, North Zone, South Zone, West Zone, and Pan India. Overall experience is also 0 to 2 years, 3 to 5 years, like that. And then the rest of the variables are about the skills, and the scale used is a Likert scale used. 1 is essential, 2 is high priority, 3 is medium priority, 4 is low priority, 5 is not a priority. Now let us understand how to do first one sample t-test. So for that we'll use analyze, compare means, and one sample t-test. In this we will be using only the research variables. So demographic variables we will not select, and we always do the t-test at the center of the scale. So we have 3, which is a medium priority. So essentially what we are saying is our null hypothesis H naught is that we the about the research variable, for each of the research variable there is a medium priority, right? Or we can say that basically it's a uh, not very high priority, not very low priority, so medium priority. And then we uh, do the t-test using this. So this is the t-test one sample statistic, but before looking at the means we are going to look at the t-test results, and if we can see that the significance two-tailed test. So what is our rule? Our rule is that this should be less than 0.05, because we are testing our null hypothesis with 5% significance or 95% confidence. So as you can see that all the values here are less than 0.05. Hence we reject the null hypothesis that the the various skills have medium priority. So none of the skill has medium priority. They are either on essential high priority or low priority or not a priority. So to decide which one is that, we are now going to look at the first table in the output, and we can see that wherever the values are less than 3, 2 or 1 nearing 1, that means they are essential or high priority. Like for example, product knowledge proficiency is essential to high priority. Effective communication skill is essential to high priority. Whereas cultural sensitivity is not that much, but it's a priority. It's a priority, but you can see that most of the skills they are on the essential or high priority types. So this is how we will conclude our t-test. Now we will look at the chi-square test. In chi-square test, we are going to use descriptive statistics. So when we go to our data, this is our data. So analyze descriptive statistics and go for cross tabs. Now here we will take one the demographic variable. So let me take region to start with in the row, and then for all my research variables I will take it in my columns, right? And now go for statistics. I will go for chi-square and this other nominal measures, and in sales I will go for percentage, rows, columns and total, and then I fire the chi-square test. So in this chi-square test, what we get is for every combination of the two variables, like region versus the particular research variable, what whether the so null hypothesis is that the two variables, that is the region and the research variables, there is no association. That is my null hypothesis, that there is no association between the two variables. Whereas my alternate hypothesis is that there exists association between the region as well as and the research variable. So to and of course my level of significance is 5%, that is alpha is 0.05. So here I am going to check the chi-square test significance level, that is Pearson chi-square, this significance value. If it is less than 0.05, then we reject the null hypothesis, right? So in this case we accept the null hypothesis that the promotional activity effectiveness, the opinion about this is not changing as per the region, that so it is, so region as and this parameter has no association. So let us see if there is a particular combination where there is a value of Pearson chi-square less than 0.05, right? So we have to keep on looking for this. Yeah, so we got one value here where there is between region and financial resource management for the medical representative, this skill, there is a difference of opinion among the regions because our Pearson chi-square is coming 0.0008, and this, so there is an association between the opinion about financial resource management's importance for MR and the region. So if you look at the this particular, we have 1 2 3 4 5 5 rows and we have 5 columns. So in that case it is m by m and we go for Kramer's V. So if you see the Kramer's V, it is showing 0.421. For 0.421 means it is still a weak association. If it is zero point 0.5, then it is a moderate association. If it is more than 0.6, then it is a strong association. So here what we are going to report is that these two variables, they are associated because our chi-square test is coming, the Pearson chi-square is coming significant or less than 0.05. So there is a significant association at 5%, but the association or the correlation uh, is a weak correlation because Kramer's is coming 0.421. So like this, wherever you are getting less, here also we are getting less, like influencing prescribing behavior region. So wherever we are getting this value less than 0.05, that particular combination, there is association between the variables, and which we can report in our research report. Other combinations we should not report because there is no association. Then those combinations we should not report. So now this what we have done is that we have taken one demographic variable and all research variables. Similarly, you can take it for other research, other demographic variable and research variable pairs. So this is how we carry out the chi-square and report the chi-square test. Thank you.